Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is a request video, and though I felt that this is a bit too early for summer perfumes, talking about summer perfumes, but yes, it is true that if I give you my suggestions, you can start buying and getting prepared for the typical Indian summer. And yes, we have had quite a severe winter this year, so we can expect an equally severe summer. And with hot and humid conditions, there are 7 perfumes here with me that I can safely suggest for summer wear, and I think you can definitely prepare yourself by buying them. Many of these are available on Sephora, so it will be a safe buy because you can always sniff them. I think 2 or 3 are there which are not available at Sephora, so you will have to take my word for it and go ahead and order online if they are available. But I think they will be pretty safe buys, keeping Indian summer conditions in mind. So let's get started. The first fragrance that I have here, I don't have the cap, so this is one of the oldest fragrances in my collection. Actually, anybody's collection, this will be the oldest, because this is a perfume that was probably launched in the year 1792, if I am not mistaken. And this is a fragrance that is I can't say this is for women, but then women have over the years used it amply and they have liked it, and I like it. And actually this was kind of handed down generations. My grandfather used it, my uncle used it, my dad used it, and my mom used it. So this is a newer buy. There have been many bottles. Obviously this is not the same bottle, but somehow the cap is misplaced. So this is 4711. I'm sure many of you have heard it. It's beautiful. Oh my god, this is definitely male cologne, but anyone can use it, especially the hot summer days, the humidity levels high. We can definitely use it. I will definitely use it, so I can safely suggest you will like it. This is 4711, and I will give you the notes in detail. It opens with orange oil, peach, basil, bergamot, and lemon. Middle notes are cyclamen, lily, melon, jasmine, and Bulgarian rose. And the base notes are patchouli, Tahitian vetiver, musk, sandalwood, oak moss, and cedar. So a lot of ingredients there doing their magic. It's like a bouquet, and trust me, it is so light, fresh, and airy. You don't feel any of these like patchouli, sandalwood. It's not like intensely thick, creamy. They add that creaminess to perfumes, but this, as you can see, the liquid, it's perfectly white, and it's just like water. It's as light as that and as fresh as that, and I can safely tell you, if you can get your hands, and to be honest, even if you don't like it, it comes at such a price. It's less than 1,000 rupees, so which makes it extremely pocket friendly. So even if you don't like it, I'm sure you can give it to your brother or your father or your husband, and anybody will just love it. And this is like a vintage perfume. We are lucky that this is still in the market, so get one if you can kind of find one online. Just buy it. Okay, there is no I'm not following any table like 7, 6 like that. I have 7 perfumes and I'm randomly telling you about them because they are all summery and they are all like must-have summer perfumes. So the next perfume that I have here with me is by Christian Dior. It's called Pure Poison. Amazing fragrance. Beautiful. It's like fresh as laundry, and yet there's something about it that tells me that you can wear it to a party. I think this would be a perfect everyday fragrance or an office fragrance, but then there is sandalwood and amber at the base that definitely gives it that depth, Yeah. Apart from the fresh, the opening is very fresh. clean, light, airy, fresh type, and then it dries down to that sandalwood base. Definitely gives it a lot of depth and a lot of character. So it would be wrong to say that you can't wear it to a as a party wear, because in the summertime, when we go through the months of May, June, if you imagine the kind of humidity levels, the kind of heat that we have around us, it's so difficult to wear, you know, clothes, jewelry, if you are going somewhere, especially the wedding season and all that. So if you're really going somewhere where you're kind of in a happy, joyous mood, you would want to wear a light fragrance that gives you a lot of space. It doesn't intoxicate or kind of, you know, make you kind of overwhelm you with its fragrance. So that way, this is perfect. This is an amazing fragrance. Yep, safe buy. Even if you're blind buying it, it is a safe buy, but you don't need to blind buy it. This is available in Sephora, so you can just go there, take a sniff, and then decide. The next fragrance that I have here is Dolce & Gabbana. This is part of their anthology collection. This is number 3 of the 5 in the anthology collection. This is called L'Impératrice. Okay, I hope I got that name correct. Yeah. And this is like summer in a bottle. This is like Indian summer in a bottle. This is, you can see the color of the liquid. It's a light peachy color, and it is like fruity floral type of a thing, but not, honestly speaking, there is a fruity floral punch, and yet it is so delicate. I'll be very honest with you. I have had a very bad experience with fruity flavored perfumes, and that is why whenever I hear something like, okay, this is a fruity kind of a vibe, I'm put off. Why? I'll tell you. There was this brand that had just made entry into my city several years ago, and I had bought this box of perfumes, and when I came home and I tried each one of those samples, they were not samples, they were like 10 ml bottles in a pack, and I tested them. One was smelling like a pineapple, one day I would smell like a banana, one day I would smell like a watermelon, and I had no idea why I was smelling like a fruit every day. So fruity, whenever I hear something that's fruity, I'm kind of put off. Oh my god, what is it? Banana, pineapple, lemon, apple, what now? I am put off a little bit. So this is totally different. When I say this is like a fruity floral punch, you can take my word for it that you will not be smelling like any of the fruits as such. Yes, but when I smell it, I kind of the first thing I think of is a watermelon, but then that is not yet when I sniff it, that is not the primary note. So it is very delicately balanced, and I love it. I just love it. I'm just waiting for the summers because it's still January, and this is not the right time for this fragrance. But once it starts, you know, the humidity and the heat starts and we start sweating, then this will be my go-to fragrance on a daily basis, and I'm quite sure of that. So let me give you the notes in detail. The top notes are rhubarb, kiwi, and pink pepper. The middle notes are jasmine, cyclamen, and watermelon. Base notes comprise of musk, sandalwood, and lemon tree. And it is quite a piece of work, because both for the 4711 and the L'Impératrice, that you know, the sandalwood and the musk, they are so subdued. There's nothing heavy or thick or intense about them, and you can quite make out from the color of the liquid. The next fragrance that I have is, of course, a recent discovery, but this, I'm sure the coming summer, this will be one of my go-to fragrances, and this is Shiseido Zen. As I introduced it to you in my last video, I can safely tell you, if you find this is another safe blind buy. You will not find it in any of the Shiseido stores, because Shiseido has discontinued this fragrance. I am not sure if they have discontinued it internationally, or if it is just in India that the circulation has stopped, but this is no longer available. There are some other perfumes available, but this is incredible. And oh my god, Amazing fragrance, amazing fragrance. You must buy it if you want to get prepared. Even with one fragrance, look at that color. That's purely, I mean, all my summer fragrances are absolutely light in color, and that kind of says that is a signal that they are for summer. So I'll give you the notes in detail. The top notes are grapefruit, pineapple, orange, bergamot and rose. The middle notes are freesia, orris, red apple, lily of the valley, violet, gardenia and lotus. The base notes comprise of patchouli, cedar, incense, amber, pine and musk. And this is perfect for summer. Morning, afternoon, evening, doesn't matter. This is a gorgeous fragrance, and I think in my country I can carry it through to the fall season also. If I start wearing this, I think I will not stop it. Another fragrance, the next fragrance that I'm really looking forward to using this summer is Guerlain's Terracotta La Parfum. Yeah, gorgeous. This is slightly thicker than the others, slightly, and yes, it is for summer, maybe summer evenings. I think if you have another of these, you could avoid this in the mornings, or even if you like it, if you like a long time wear, then you could go for it, but evenings would be perfect. And I don't think it's very thick or intense. It's a bit white florals. The white floral note is a bit prominent, so that can be a little discouraging. This is a beautiful fragrance, no doubt about it. So if it's a relatively cooler day, evening especially, go ahead and wear it. Okay, I'll give you the notes in detail. Bergamot, coconut, white florals like jasmine, ylang ylang and orange blossom. Base notes comprise of musk and vanilla. So this is predominantly white floral in my opinion, and if you like that, then you can definitely buy this. This is soft, delicate, but a little more intense. The freshness thing is a little less than the others, of course, but it is definitely for summer evenings, and especially if you are going for a heavier occasion, if you're going for a more celebration kind of a mood, like a marriage or a party of some kind, then you can definitely use this. So we have come to the top two and two of my most favorite fragrances, and yes, these are also two of my most recommended blind buys. I will come up with a separate video where I will come up with certain perfumes which are safe blind buys, because yes, we depend a lot on our online stores as well these days, but then we don't know which ones to buy and if they will be good according to our taste. So I will try to advise you as best as possible on that. So give me some time and I'll come up with another video. The next perfume that I would like to suggest for the summer months is Chanel Chance. If you have this, you don't need anything else actually round the year. But if you have this, look at that bottle. This is like this round thing. It's chance means luck, and this is like the wheel of fortune. So that was the idea behind this round bottle, and this fragrance is so beautiful. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. You don't need anything else if you have this fragrance. Morning, evening, party, office, anywhere, just wear this and you're good to go. So Chanel Chance is my highly recommended perfume for the summer months. If you can lay your hands on it, just go for it. I will give you the notes in detail. The notes comprise of pink pepper, jasmine, iris, patchouli, vanilla and musk. So it's beautiful. It just leaves you mesmerized. It is so beautiful, and any day this is the best blind buy that you can get. And this is like the number one fragrance that I would suggest for the Indian summer special, especially. Why Indian summer? Anywhere, any summer, your days are incomplete if you don't have this perfume in your collection. So this is Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue Intense. Eau Intense. So I missed it. I missed this. I mean, I have this with me. I am ready to go for anything, any kind of hot climate. This is so okay. There's a citrusy overflow at the top, and it reminds me of luscious oranges, but don't count me on that, because I'm not saying that this smells like oranges. The citrusy, the heavy citrusy note reminds me of oranges. So that is one thing. But the citrus notes is so beautifully blended with the floral notes that kind of follow suit. So it's not like the fresh orangey or citrus lemony kind of vibe you get. It's infused beautifully with the floral notes, so that makes it an amazing fragrance. So I'll give you the notes in detail. It has Granny Smith apples, lemon zest, jasmine and marigold. The base notes comprise of musk, amber and amberwood. So that is a brilliant, this in my opinion is one of the most amazing, brilliant compositions ever made for the summer months. So please go ahead and try this at Sephora. It is available everywhere, Shoppers Stop, Paracos, and give this a sniff and buy it. You will be 100% prepared. You don't need anything else. As far as any of these fragrances are concerned, I think if you have any one of them, you would be sorted for the summer months. But this is highly recommended, along with the Chanel Chance. But then that is something you will have to procure yourselves through some source from Delhi or Bombay, because we don't have Chanel stores in Calcutta and there are no distributors, so you will not get it at any of the stores. So with that, it's a wrap up, and I come to the end of my summer suggestions, summer favorites. So this was a request video. I will be coming up with many more videos for the summer months and give you more suggestions, but as of now, this is like keeping you prepared for the summer months, and of course you can start ordering. So with that, I'll end my video today. It's bye from me. Love you all. Stay tuned.